comfortable on, but it starts with this pistol. LG on the attack, 100 Thieves on the defense. Pistol will decide the tempo for this first half, at least for the first initial rounds. Early drone for Moose to clear out this tight corridor. They'll actually have a lot of space to work with. Steel a little bit passive on the angle, gonna play towards that plant
Couple
instead.
in mid. Eco's gonna take, no, just kind of shouldering it. He goes off the angle. There's a wall too, they're going under the tube. Eco's giving it up. It puts Steel in an awkward position right now. No nanostorms to really defend, but they're gonna go right up that lane. Try to get the spike down on the side. Proto up on top, Steel with the flame! 2-tap, he's gone! And so is the Proto. Nanostorm going to go through, he's finding the open! Steel with another dink, my man! And Asana's gonna come through, they're planning wide open right now. Asana's gonna take the duel, and he gets away as well.
Wow.
Nitro's there for the trade, and so is Dicey too. Well done from 100 Thieves, even though it got really awkward, but Steel finds the angle, finds the loop, finds the flank. Like I said, that's going to be key for 100 Thieves here. They control that pistol. LG coming out with something new, though. I really like that pistol round. The wall mid goes straight under the tube quick.
Quick hit for them doesn't pan out. Moving on to this one. Will they force up? Answer looks like it's going to be no. Still see those buys come through for 100 Thieves, but what a solid way to retake that site.
Thing that we didn't mention when we saw the Sage pick come out. Sage is very versatile when it comes to the attack side. They add a lot to be able to wall off certain sides of the site. You see it all the time to try to plant safely on A. See it to try to get that spike down on the B side as well. But just like we saw there, you can wall off in tube, you can wall off in mid. And it makes the map a different thing. We have Thief and Asana playing just like we saw in Ascent. It was awkward though, there's the wall. There's gonna be a dash across as paint shells come through. Thief gets the 1 kill onto Asana, but Nitro's there to respond. 4-10. A headshot angle that Nitro takes gladly. And it forces them back. Spike down to the nest, but Stellar's there to pick it up.
They do wall things off, but Steel's there with the flank. Bucky finds one. He's trying to retreat. Will do so, has a turret as well to help him with the body peek. A couple more shots. Owl Drone will spot them out, and LG are stuck. One's going to rotate to B. Steel's going to be there in preparation. The rest of the members are going to retry this A hit. Dicey in a really tight spot. Just barely not even seeing the heal. Oh, this is so close.
Dicey's gonna peek back. Yep, he's gonna spot him. No? Yes.
Seconds left.
Thief down. Thief go A does not quite work. And we don't have Dre either in a position to actually grab him. Still gonna peek out. Dicey though. No, kind of one and done. He has the dash down though. After Dre goes down, Moose will put him down though. 14 seconds though, and this is very, very difficult. Nitro will wait until the spike gets tapped. And push it, maybe not. But double push on both lanes, Steel with a Bucky. No response there. Just pre-fire and he's dead.
2-0 start. Gun round here for LG. I think this bonus is going to be a little bit more difficult for 100 Thieves than what we saw in that second half of Ascent. Pay attention to Steel's positioning round after round. If they hear or feel a heavy commitment from LG onto the A site, Steel's going to be there to always wrap around. And he might have support from somebody else too. Maybe it's Nitro. Maybe it's Asuna on the flank. Keep an eye on that round after round.
One thing about that anti-eco there from Asuna and Dicey was Dicey plays the angle in order to take that contact. They have a nice crossfire, but as soon as paint shells come through, he puts some... Okay, never mind. Talk about that later. Moose with 2. On both Dicey and Asuna, they tried to double wall up onto the belt. But they heard it coming, and that's clearly a strat that LG has seen in practice, but I like the idea, I like the intent from 100 Thieves. Usually it's just one. It's usually, you know, just a raise, double satcheling up. It's just a jet dashing over. To have 2 there could be crucial.
Wow.
Nice from Nitro. Good drone from Hiko to push it all the way up. It's not really, you know, getting much of deep information, but it does give you situations like that where you can get swung on. They're going to go back towards B, but Nico and Nitro, they kind of feel it coming. Steel as well, he's still there in the kitchen. Nitro's waiting for it. It's going to be another wall over.
Oh, he wants the TP up there so bad. Oh, Thinking
Over
about it.
top of the tube though.
Can't go there.
Can you
Can't
reach
get
it?
it.
30
Oh.
seconds left.
And he
Nitro
falls too. Yeah, that's tough. Planted. Steal with the Bucky. Can't quite get it from range. Stellar down to 5. Eco last man standing. Shot's going to be good onto 1. Can't convert onto anything else. LG will answer back on their gun round.
That one's due to basically 100 Thieves getting a little too aggressive. The read from LG and the response from Moose. Those first 2 kills. Onto Dicey and Asuna. I like the slow orb addition there too. That was quite nice. We might see that again later on, but I think they'll probably be dissuaded from that given Moose's response. Oh, and Nitro both in mid. They're kind of cheating over towards this A site, but one slow orb out. Asuna runs his way back over towards kitchen. They're really cheating. Steals all the way in too. They're playing 4 towards A pretty much. Nitro's just on the top of the little mid ramp.
Deploying drone.
This could be big, this drone, if it gets a lot of information, which I don't think it will, give them the confidence that B should be open. Because right now he's clearing underneath and he won't get around into the corner. Steal has quite literally been playing every round inside that B nest and kitchen area. But they will. They left a spike though, Simo. Thief could pick it up and come over, but
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha in 4K, buddy.
Uses the tailwind too. Didn't feel safe.
Spike.
To pick the spike up. I think just that owl drone alone might have persuaded them, but this is the fake. Wall goes up, orb goes up, turret.
It's enough. It's enough. They're gone. Everybody except Dicey, and Dicey's gone too. They're walking through. Spike not planted now. They might start to realize that something's amiss, although a nano swarm not finding anything and delaying might actually take them the other time. Here they come back. Steel will find one long range with an Odin onto a Proto. That's huge. The spike goes down, and Thief is looking for more. Are you kidding me? The fact that he used his dash earlier actually cost him his life. And now it's actually a 4 versus 3.
Steel, gatekeeper, not letting Stellar cross, but he manages to make it. The ponytail not going to be enough to do any damage. Boy Dre in a little bit of a tougher spot. Paranoia comes through, means that 100 Thieves are hungry, want to retake the site. First pick comes easy. Your boy trades it out. Still 2 members strong. Moose.
Hunter's Fury.
Really far back. Hunter's Fury starting to come through. They don't have it to half. 1 trade, but now Moose is in a little bit of a tougher spot. The tags now starting to come through as well with the defuse, but Hiko doesn't have enough time, just trying to escape the mercy of the spike, and it's a clutch for Moose.
Nitro was too low to actually try to stick that full defuse. He didn't get tagged by the first one, but ends up being enough anyways for Moose, so just a little bit lucky there from LG, but they played to perfection. The fake worked great. The fake worked fantastic. They got everybody over towards the B site. 100 Thieves was completely sold on the idea that it was a B push. And because of that, Thief gets one. Yeah, he gets a little too aggro, gets his life lost, but in any case, now into 2-2. Not at all what we saw in Ascent to start things off. That was a 4-0 start from 100 Thieves. This time, things are different.
Eco round for 100 Thieves, so it'll be an opportunity for us to look further. What can LG pull out of the bag in the rounds to come? And these fakes have
Take flight.
been a little deadly. I wonder if 100 Thieves will fall for that once more in the rounds to come. That was very well executed from LG.
It's so important that they actually are conditioning that this fake can happen.
Yeah.
Because 100 Thieves is cheating. They've seen LG play. They've seen this time and time again. They've seen them walk up into A over and over and over. For the first time, we're seeing very, very slow play out of LG. It's not quite executing. Full set pieces, nothing like that. They're still trying to walk through, but taking their time, trying to weed 100 Thieves out. It's only frenzies. Asuna and Dicey playing on the same side. Here comes the slows. He's stuck behind 410 now. That wall's not going to do much. Dicey looks to be... No, he's out. Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Thief gets caught with the updraft. Shock Dart not going to take Hiko out. Still down to 39. That's spike planted and LG in full control of this site. Walls are up on the opposing front as well, and Steel with the Bucky just trying to chip away through the ice. Paranoia, Moose in trouble. Still has the pre-fire angle. Take out Steel, 2 members strong onto the site. Eco finds one to trade, but it's as good as gone for 100 Thieves. LG will secure round 3 and secure the lead after the
first
2-round start for 100 Thieves. Yeah.
For the first time in this series, LG in the lead on ICEBOX, and this might be a reason why they went for this ICEBOX pick. I told you, they had kind of the advantage in terms of who can pick and like what kind of curveballs you can throw at 100 Thieves, because LG's been quite a lot more loose with their picks. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves has picked Ascent almost virtually every time unless their opponents pick it themselves. Not a situation like we saw FaZe and Sentinels, where FaZe was like, yeah, here, take your map pick. No problem. Thief has been put in the same situations he always has been over towards this cubby, and it looks like he might start to go back towards old habits. This drone every time. It's important that they actually hold off for a second of taking this B lane, because Sovas have been known to throw early shock darts to push them off of that angle, especially once that drone goes flying. Alarmbot now out on the lane. Not that crucial given what we've seen, but
That was a great smoke from Nitro. Helped Steel hold that angle for as long as he could. 50 seconds left in the round, and Dicey was trying to take a shot onto Thief. They'll back away, and now I think it's a little bit more telegraphed. Might be this B site. Still the 3-2 split for 100 Thieves. Now, with that smoke down, the turret spots somebody out. Steel has too many angles to cover, but he's paranoid for the time being. Turret has been taken down. A Proto pushing forward. Shot onto Steel's good. The wall's up, but there's a nano swarm. Steel managed to get it off early. Now finally the plant comes through. There's going to be the Hunter's Fury. Will it find one? Nope. Nitro takes that one away. Nitro with 2. Seen this before. Another one around the bend. Smoke now coming through. You can delay them, Paranoia, but still the rest of 100 Thieves are starting to come in from the opposite rotate. There's Thief. He goes in. Oh! Nitro's got him. They're defusing. The wall is up. They can't do anything. Your boy Dre gets taken down. Moose on the retreat. And it's a solid retake for 100 Thieves. If even at that. Even if it didn't even really feel like a retake.
Power of Sage there in action. The counter wall, the full defuse from Austin. They didn't have enough people. They didn't have enough open players. Too occupied right there to do much against that wall. Austin will get the full defuse once again. Last time the players up defuse came from LG and Ascent. This time 100 Thieves picks one off on their own. And they kind of have stopped cheating. Steel has gone back over towards B for good reason. LG has been pushing that, but they could push the pace back over towards A. We have a showstopper available from a Proto. Thief is leading the charge. They're walking in. Wall down though, and that delays. Have to give up some information to break that, otherwise they're not getting through unless they all go top 410. Should be quite the execute.
I like the Owl Drone to answer back. Great slow orb. No one's going to be looking from heaven. Asuna has the resurrection heal available. Other than that, he's going to have to push forward. He's going to find one. Spray onto 2. Nitro with another. Still more to come. It's all down to Stellar. 1v2. Resurrection available, but will it be the bait? Dicey angle on the opposite front. Still the rotate from Steel. Dicey's all alone here. Has the op like a shotgun frenzy. No! Not enough. Left. Down to the 1v1, and Steel's rotating from the opposite front, but Moose smells
he heard him.
Something is afoot. Potentially heard the sprint. Moose now in a position to plant. He wants to do so as soon as possible. Steel inching closer and closer. He's taking the vertical angle instead. Up in the nest. Econ Bolt doesn't spot anything.
But it
Oh,
does
the
spot
angle!
that still didn't cross over. Now they actually spot each other. There's going to be a storm to push him off the angle. Then Engage still goes for it! And he puts him down once again. This man is all of a sudden so proficient with the Odin. 4-3, 100 Thieves claps back and takes the lead again.
From the Bucky to the Odin, he's making every weapon look desirable. Fun to play, exciting gameplay. It's a treat. It's truly a treat. And I mean, these weapons have been good. It's just, I think it's quite obvious that, you know, you stick to the tried and true, the Vandal, the Phantom, what you're comfortable with. But Steel really making these weapons work to his favor, work to his benefit. And it starts with his hold on this B lane. He's been playing it a little bit passively to start, but now since we're heading into round number 8, a little bit more controlled on that long side.
That's
more utility and more smokes from Nitro.
Revealing area.
all because LG's been putting a lot of pressure. He's tagged though. Can he Enas his way out of this? No. No chance for that one. Steals down, and that's a big, big figure on this B site. Nitro's never played this position. Definitely has in a couple different games. Is this drone gonna get spotted? No, Hiko's there to break it. So still unseen behind the yellow crate. Once again, they walk back towards A. There is an ult revive used. Ross now onto Steel. Dicey now left in an awkward position. He has dash. Hopefully it doesn't mess up this time. And there's an ult back for Nitro. So all things are good as we have pretty much the full team on both sides now engaging with 50 seconds left.
Up here for Dicey. Shot's gonna be good onto a Proto to start. One more around the bend. It's your boy Drake just swapping things through. Another one's down on 410. It's Moose. Still, the action continues. Shotgun's not gonna work out, but the op back in play. Shot not going to be good. Stellar in trouble, and Dicey as well will clean things up. 3K on the round. Uses the op on all sorts of ranges, and 100 Thieves will now lead by 2.
It's just not fast enough for LG. The repositioning there, yes, it's been working. It has been. They've gotten the few rounds that they have because of it, but now 100 Thieves is caught on. Asuna makes the dash all the way to the B site, and he's still back in time to fight this one. Nitro obviously from the shadows back to help Dicey reposition, but he does it in great effect all the way back up towards heaven now. Still making this op work. Might get an early peek. No, it's a jump spot for Thief.
Here.
But all 5 members of LG looking with their pistols, with their stingers, with their frenzies to hit this A site quickly. Asuna's here, Hiko is here. But not Nitro. Uh-oh. And this wall every time delays. That boombot does get some significant damage down on Asuna, but the healing orb is up.
Thief in a great position. On the box, do they expect it? Oh, Clip not gonna do damage. Dicey down to 5. A Proto looking to try to get some more damage through that spawn side. Does tag Hiko, but Steel finds Moose on the feed. He's on the flank, on the lurk, but he backs away to join his team. Still, Spike officially being planted. One below, it's Thief. Finds Dicey and Hiko in a little bit of a tougher spot. They're all injured, except Steel. Or rather, Steel is injured, down to 1 HP. Lockdown will push them back, but it's not the whole site. They can't stop it. They can't take it down. But this is going to give a lot more space for 100 Thieves to work with. Thief on the close angle, finds one still alive. Your boy Dre's down. Down to the 2v2, but the spike continues to tick. Stellar, a Proto, great angles to have. And that crossfire works out masterfully. A thrifty round for LG.
They keep it close. And the 5-man A works out greatly. Steel on the flank. He did take out Moose. He is winning that lurk every single time, it feels like, even with Odin long range. Yet, because he had the lockdown, because he had to come use it up towards A, he gives up the flank and forces it to be everybody against each other on the straight up facing the A choke point. Things are now getting dangerous for 100 Thieves because they never know which LG is going to show up. Is it the one that's just going to go towards A? Contact through against Dicey and Asuna? Or is it the one that'll play this a little bit more tactically, default up towards this B lane, force Steel back, and then play off of that? A little bit of a gamble once again for 100 Thieves. From where they started, Steel won't continue. Oh, he's going to chase it down. He's going to chase it down. There's 3! The burst! Nitro! 3 3 stinger bursts. He uses it like it's a bulldog. And it connects hugely. Asuna now stuck, though, in an awkward position, but it doesn't matter. This round should be wrapped up. No, Nitro takes a couple tags. And Asuna's nowhere to be able to heal him because he's on the... Okay, no, he got back. Hopefully he can break it fast enough. Dicey with the big flank, too. Spike down. Nothing really to find here from LG. There's Dicey. He does spot the person being made. Thief and Moose will have to do something to try to get this spike back, but there's a firing squad of Nitro and Asuna wait on the wall. The smoke actually forces them back. Okay, they give it up. Spike back 25 seconds. That's why they're giving it up. They want them to have to be forced to do something. Like run underneath this tube. Nitro with another possibility. Yes! Make it 4. There's possibility for an ace. No, but Asuna will trade and the round is wrapped up. Nitro goes huge to make the gap now 2.
All of the efforts 100 Thieves have made to control the kitchen has finally paid off. Either it's been Steel early round during the passive play, or it's been Nitro sending a smoke to B lane and then holding kitchen off. For the first round, the LG like, hey, why don't we try the tube? That seems like a great idea. On 100 Thieves' soft buy, Nitro just gets a burst with a fat paranoia through. Very well done from them.
And this is exactly why you see teams be like, yeah, let me just go away. I'll stick to what I know. Close game still on our hands, though, as first half getting close to wrapped up. 100 Thieves trying to make this easy for themselves when it goes to that attacking side. LG also want more. Not going to find Dicey. Thief pops the knives, but it's not enough. Asuna won't play behind his wall right now. A little awkward, but it could catch them by surprise for sure. Thief on Asuna. He does find him finally. That's a gap through the wall that we were talking about. He actually pushes past it. Still on the flank.
Oh.
Goodbye. Deleted. For the first time, too. Usually he's good for a kill there. Oh, Nitro, no! Oh, he doesn't take any damage. How?
Still going to safety. Can anchor down the site, wait for the rotates, 3v5, doable, paranoid, but in a great position. Go with 1, but does get traded. Nitro still in the same spot. Paint shells, not going to get affected by them. But Thief trying to flank around, pinch Nitro in from the backside, and he's completely unaware. Dicey, last man standing in a 1v4. Thief goes up, but Fly swats him out, down to 2. Has to reload the clip. Tailwind out, finds him. Oh my goodness, that was close for LG, but Stellar will clean things up and keep it within 1.
Last round in the half.
Dicey is playing so well today. Even though it doesn't win that round, it's still one for the highlight reels. And we're possibly going to another 6-6, Seema. I don't know what it is with us, but in any case, I'm all for it, as long as we don't see another lopsided second half. 100 Thieves. To figure something out. LG is kind of, you know, they're all over the place with their tactics, and it's working. This is what you want to be doing. Be unpredictable. When Steel and Nitro and Hiko, some of the biggest veterans we have in Valorant, are not able to read you, even on a single round they haven't, that's a sign that things are going well. But unfortunately, this is the last round for them to do that. Now they have to go to defense side. And yes, you can be unpredictable on defense, but not to the same extent as you can on attack. Nitro, such an advanced position in the tube once again, but only 1 round they go for that. Get a little bit more aggressive though. Can he peek a Proto? Yes! And a Proto gets him for the 2nd time.
Nowhere to run!
Just Fury towards that back site. Oh, trouble for Asuna. Moves will find him, and once again, Dicey has the ability to nullify some of those odds, knows that somebody's playing close on the opposite side, but doesn't really have the ability to get involved. Hiko will fall, Steel will fall, and Bala, it looks like we're still cursed. Another 6-6 half on
Not
the
cursed, bro.
precipice once more.
This ain't cursed, my man. This is wonderful. Dicey almost did something unbelievable last round. He's going to have to do it again. With the double up, Thief and a Proto down below him. Going to be very difficult, and the weapon to do it, not the greatest. jumping down into a crossfire with an op. Not advised, Thief will take him out. And we'll have to wait to see what this game brings, because right now it's a banger after this quick break.
Hundred Thieves up against LG, moving into the second half of map number 2. Potential here for 100 Thieves to knock LG out, or LG to come back strong and take us to bind map 3.
It'll be very dangerous. This map so far has been really, really fun to watch. LG has played it calm, cool, collected in so many situations, but now it's 100 Thieves' turn to show us what they got on the attack side of ICEBOX. See if there's anything new in this case. Right now, LG's playing very aggressive. Look at the position of Thief down mid. He's playing the smoke. And there's only one on A. Maybe this is a hard read. Maybe this is a counter strat. In either case, Steel is starting to feel it out. He's got a Sheriff in hand. But Moose is just way back. He's not even playing A. He's just playing retake, just spotting him as they come in. Dre down the lane as well. This is big pressure. Very difficult to overcome, but they will force him back. As if you fight that lane, you're kind of committed. It's very difficult to back off of it. Look at Steel still. He's trying to work in, trying to do his best Thief impersonation. There was a dart that he had to break. It's kind of interesting. All these footsteps here from Thief or from Steel. And they're like, oh, this guy's just doing whatever. Maybe he's just faking around, but no, here's the B hit. Steel is going to continue to lurk. 30 seconds, it has to be B.
In his little treehouse. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves on the opposite front have to deal with Dre. He's almost get taken down on the retreat. Stellar in a great angle by Snowman, but he's feeling nice cold. Shots don't connect. LG will push this offense back. Nitro in a tough spot. So is Eco, but 2v5 doable if you're those two, but does fall down to Nitro in a very tough spot as he tries to retreat. Could be a flawless. It will be a flawless for LG, and they'll take the lead in the second half.
Not quite sure what the idea there for 100 Thieves was. Steel walking by himself up A. I definitely appreciate the the need for a backstab, but in this case, not finding any openings, not really spotting that A site was open. And eventually just having to commit down the B lane, which LG kind of knew that they were at this entire time with 20 seconds left. You saw Dicey had to run and try to place the wall, but love what Dre did. Playing outside on the site, ready to peek as soon as he hears footsteps. His only goal there is to stop that wall from going down and potentially also take down the spike. Dicey has his hands out, just the orb out. It's not going to work out. Great timing for the boy Dre.
Force up here for 100 Thieves. Important to note. Want to try to take control of this B site. Ooh. Get boy Dre takes a couple of shots to the chest. Nitro unscathed.
Essentially full blind from Nitro too. He had his head in the smoke.
I like this positioning though from LG. Consistently keeping Thief towards that mid side. Making sure there's no funny business in and around the tube. That'll alleviate some of that kitchen pressure that they would need to put otherwise.
Look, spike plants.
Focus down. Shock darts and paint shells galore. Still going to survive, and oh, this is unfortunate. You give up that mid angle, and now you give a lot more space to 100 Thieves. Icy in close, but your boy Trey checking the angle. No one's there. Steel gonna wrap around as well. It's up to 100 Thieves to make sure that they can hold with 3 players. Because LG are moving fast. One comes easy, does get traded. Thief still up on the box. Wrap around starting to come through. Moose with one has to swap the weapon, but still, it's the flankers coming from the opposite front. Moose all on his lonesome. 23 HP.
He's realizing. He's like, wait a second, where's everybody else? Oh, they're behind me. I understand. They're actually on the site after they walled themselves out. Moose survives with a stinger? Okay. 100 Thieves with the force back. They win the round, make it 7-7. Maybe the idea here, LG might end up forcing right back themselves. So far, not the case. And while LG has gotten the lead a couple times, this is the second time of the series. 100 Thieves has been quick to retake. Right now, tied up, but we will have a slight force from LG. Not all the way, just a couple people buying some armor, some sheriffs. So mostly just pistols.
Loss bonus has been reset. Lose this one, will still be topped off for that gun round to follow. But if they can win this, the economy's in a very tender spot right now on both fronts. Eventually something's got to give. 100 Thieves just playing a little bit passively towards that spawn side. He anticipating some aggressive peaks. I mean, we saw them on a set. And there was one. And it was taken care of by Steel. Proto will fall. Still one player playing close underneath this. Moose now does get surprised, but Steel with the quick shots. Down to the 5v3.
I don't know why I ever doubted Steel. Okay, I was like, okay, he's playing up against people like Thief, like a Proto, like probably can't, but he does anyways.
Oh, that's so
over and over and over. The opportunity's there, but he go puts him down. He's got a Guardian again. Oh no. That's nightmare fuel for LG right now. It's a clean round, but don't forget, just pistols, so not the biggest of deals. 100 Thieves does take back the lead though. There will be guns now for LG. Replay from Steel. First shot into a Proto. Second one on the Moose. Thought he had him with the Stinger. And hopefully Hiko doesn't start getting rolling with that Guardian like last map. That was like 4 rounds in a row. Just keeping it. He's like, yeah, it works. Why not? Let's go.
I think as we're approaching this bonus round for 100 Thieves, a little bit, I guess I would say a round delayed. For LG, their early round defaults are great. They've got every point covered, right? But the moment, oh, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. The moment
You will not kill
a hit starts to come through, LG are very quick to react and quick to rotate. It gives 100 Thieves a lot of space to lurk. That means that 2 players, or 1, are never going to be present on the site. Not, I don't want to say never, but look at Steel, the way he's positioned. He's not looking to join the team. He's looking to create chaos and space. Take away that space from LG.
Both trying to timing each other up that tube. Steel pushing up the ramp just slightly and then backing off into the cubby where he can't be spotted. The execute is on. And the wall is up for Dicey this time around. The player's Snowman. He's trying to spot him out. Sorry, Asuna. He's playing the Sage. Trey's still up in the nest. This could cause some troubles. Thief backs off. Or actually pushes and takes Steel down. All of a sudden, LG looking very good. 5v4 retake still possible here.
Talk about the Steel lurk later as the action continues to be prepared on the site. Asuna in a great spot to spray, but the clip runs dry. Frag up the frag down to Hiko. They're defusing, and they will do so as the hit, the retake comes clean for LG.
That was quick over top of the wall too. Thief was. And they made that work, traded everything, and at the same time, the defuse starts on the spike. No chance for Hiko with just the Guardian in that one. Unbelievable. 8-8 again, tied up. Finally, we go back and forth in this game.
And the questions I had about Steel's lurk were answered. A Proto holding the angle in tube and Dicey holding the angle on the flank, and they just pinched Steel in. If they can continue to find ways to deal with that, they're not going to have any issues on the retake. And we saw that. Steel wasn't a factor, and they just were able to quickly hit and get control and defuse that spike.
It's an interesting thing because Dicey was only able to pull off that flank pretty much one time. Meanwhile, LG doing it at the very beginning of this half. At least in the first half of the half. Oh, big trade up on the top of the crates. Flash now. Dre might be stuck, and he is. Be paranoid. He's going to cross. He's going to duel against Steel. Backs off eventually anyways. LG now man down, and Steel gets the orb. That's locked down, and looks like he wants to go back towards A to put it down. Strength of the lockdown on ICEBOX has not always been the best. LG finally respond. There's the ult on top of 410. Oh. Is that shot? No, okay, we're chilling. That's just to push him off the site. Thought that was some big brain average Jonas something. Thief, another one, are you kidding me? And the drone through. 100 Thieves is playing with fire right now as they're peeking against LG when the openings are given, and LG's hurting them every time.
LG, though, still 3v4 retake. Steel running away from Asuna, trying to give him the heal. Most frustrating thing about being the healer. DPS is always running away. Now the smokes start to come through. Defuse ready, but the nano swarms are there. We forget it's Steel we're talking about. Down to the 2v2. How did it get to this point? Moose on the swing. And a Proto from range will find Steel, and LG will regain that lead 8-9.
Wonderful stuff from so many different players. The Proto there taking down the flank every time. Steel was already gone. It was Nitro this time. And what else is there from 100 Thieves? Because right now, not really finding much. Dicey will pick up the offensive op for the first time in this half and take it to Thief, who has been peeking on angles very often on A. Last time they fought, though, Thief got the better of him with the one tap. Op or not, that could still happen. Res available for Asuna, so same situation could go down. He's nowhere near, though, this time. Let's just steal over towards A. With the quick slow off. It's Asuna trying to push him off the lane. There is a big ult as the drone comes out. Tries to get the lane and he gets a tag. Doesn't get the second though. So thankfully Nitro gets away with his life. Still working so much on the Thief. He's getting so close. He's going to peek it. He's going to go for it.
Oh, Steel. Oh, Steel! Wins such a crucial duel turret. 6 men in the lobby, the body peek, but a Proto will manage it just fine. Shot's not going to connect. A Proto down to 87, but still the opposite play. Nitro slow moving up towards the middle.
Will not kill my ally.
Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. A Proto with one. The res puts another into the fray. Hiko takes it down as he trades Steel out. But again, the flank, the flank, the flank. If it's not Steel, it's Nitro, but it gets taken down by Stellar. Down to the 3v3. Spike ticking on the retake.
My goodness. And another shot from Moose, too. Things are going drastically wrong. Dyson, last man standing. They did not get hacked. There's going to be a TP across the way, a crossfire now. And this is so difficult for Dicey to do. Yep, he goes off. Spike being defused. Maybe peeks at Belt, but no. It's just a full defuse. He lets it go, and LG all of a sudden 2 rounds up. Finally, the pattern is broken. Finally. LG look like they really, really are ready to take this map and bring us to map 3. 100 Thieves all of a sudden. That was a good attempt, man. That was a really good attempt. He'd go with the Hunter's Fury right as Nitro's flank was going to strike. But Stellar with the composure while being ulted by Sova, while he has the lasers coming at him, he's still ice cold and still able to put down Nitro, because you can imagine a world where he gets the double spray down and is right there ready to take the 1v1 duel. That's the last player.
Standing ahead.
A little bit of a rougher bye here for 100 Thieves. LG up by 2, sitting at 10. Can convert this into a potential 12. They're able to secure this one. Early looks, shots towards the mid side. Guess who's there? There's a double stack in the tube. Paranoia, your boy Dre looking for that Nitro impression, but he's not gonna push up. We'll smoke and back away.
Oh. Thief got one, but all of a sudden, a Proto and Thief go down. That's one on top of the boiler in mid, and the other one on the big flank. Thief doing it again, but this time he gets put down. Moose gonna go Indiana Jones, but he falls. Dicey. It's got all the traps in the books for him. That's an op on the rope. Man advantage now, no res available for Stellar. Trey as well, not really gonna have too many tools here. I believe they already exchanged flashes too. Yep, there's the other one from Nitro to secure the site and get the plant down. Trey has no flash. He does have a smoke. Steel will not escape! And that might even things out just a little bit.
Great timing for Dre. Shot good for Nitro. Dre in a tough spot now. 1v3. Too many angles to check. 410 his crutch. And Nitro cleaning things up. 9-10 is where we sit. A great answer back from 100 Thieves after not putting around on the docket for the past 4. That will be their ticket back into this match.
This is a reset opportunity, though, for LG, but still a little bit of money in the tank for 100 Thieves, so I'm not too worried. Even though this half they've only gotten 3. Back and forth this match has, and we're approaching the end of it. Potentially now, room. LG, oh, they're on a broken buy. They're on a broken buy of their own. The reset was big for them, much more bigger. It's not even English. 100 Thieves potential in this one. So this is to even out. Okay, knives out. Doesn't matter for Steel. He's peeking Thief all day. All day. And he's making it work. Sometimes, you know, whatever. Especially that pistol round, but for the most part, Thief is winning these duels over and over and over. Can you imagine? 100 Thieves adapts to the playstyle of LG of Immortals and everybody else on ICEBOX, and Steel is the one pushing that ace site by himself? That's where we're sitting at right now, and my goodness, is he making it work. Dominant.
Early peek, Paranoia through, Dicey crossing the bridge, yellow now, safe place. Oh, TP from Nitro. This is tough, this is a problem, but it's dealt with. Stellar taking him down 4v3 as the spike ticks. Up backside, lockdown now forces them forward. Shot's gonna be good, still one more around the bend. It's your boy Dre taking him down. One more, it's Hiko. Guardian out of nowhere. As it's now down to Stellar once more. Heavy shoulders for him, but Hiko with the Guardian. Where has that come from? 2 maps now, he's bringing out the Guardian. And he's making it work. How many players on 100 Thieves are quote-unquote making it work? It feels like all of them.
Also performing his role to great extent many times on this B site wall and get it down, and then we go from there. But in either case, Nitro showing up on the leaderboard or on the scoreboard as well. Moose 19 and 13. Really, both teams, every player contributing in this one. And you can see 10-10 the score stands.
Revealing area right here.
There's the shock darts I was talking about. Can catch. Sova's unaware in drones. For an instant free kill. Thankfully, Hiko's aware. Seal once again. If he wins this duel against Thief another time, I have to say he's going to be the man of the match in this one.
Cover going out.
Things have slowed down. 100 Thieves have been on the default, respecting this gun round for LG.
Here.
Resurrection available if things do get a little haywire. Steal on the Indiana Jones, gonna lose the duel to Thief. TP backside for Nitro. He was looking to support if Steel found an opening, but he doesn't. Now it's a 4v5, difficult position for 100 Thieves. They're still pushing towards this A site. There's membership here from LG.
30 seconds left.
The ult also to distract the Steel, tried to get the pick, but there will be a wall down. The spike plants in the corner, but no. Proto responds very quickly to break that down, but Nitro takes the time to strike. He goes for Thief, he gets him. Some players outside the screen, that's Moose, but Nitro misses. Uncharacteristic, and Austin left to do what he needs to do, and it's not enough. Hiko has to go for it. Stellar reses the Proto at the same time. LG clapped back on a round that was so crucial, so very crucial. Blows exchanged over and over and over, and we're left at 11-10. 11-10. 3 rounds to go in this entire match. My goodness, did this ICEBOX game end up showing up the caliber of both of these teams, what we expected from this match going into it.
Ready.
100 Thieves proving that they still are a top-tier team as Nitro returns on the scene, and they don't need to play every single tournament to stay up to form.
Take flight.
And LG still also staying the same level as they were at Challengers 1. and the Winter Championship.
Nowhere to run.
They're going head-to-head right now against a very, very scary 100 Thieves. Counter ult. Boost might get him. Just a tag. Doesn't get the second. Hiko narrowly escapes.
Great position for Steel. This default for 100 Thieves has consistently placed him towards that A side. He's in the tube and he's ready to push up. Is gonna back away ever so slightly. Still waiting for 100 Thieves on the execute. There are two members from LG here. Stellar with the angle from Snowman. And your boy Dre in and around the default. But now Steel does get spotted out. They know where he is. And that's exactly what LG's job has been. Deal with Steel.
Oops.
They got to deal with the action on the site. Dicey finds one. A Proto has to wrap back around. Steel has the opportunity to flank now. Still not spiked down. A Proto finds one. They will push forward. Stellar with another. Where is Steel? He's wrapping around. Hiko now gets taken down. Steel
Is out.
be able to answer back 1v3. A lot of tools available. Mike is down behind enemy lines. There's a lot of great angles here for LG. If one falls, there's a trade. There's no time for him either. Takes one. There's the swing. There's another. But Thief up above makes it rain. And there's no umbrella for 100 Thieves today as LG sit on match point.
12-10, 1 round away. LG is taking this to map 3, which would be bind. And it's a broken buy for 100 Thieves, but they're going to go all in, of course. LG had just a fantastic hold here. There was 40 seconds left on this one. But shock darts and guns from a Proto and Thief ended up connecting. Still fought all the way until the end. Right now we stand so close to going to a third map.
Out of my way.
And 100 Thieves looks like they want to actually strike in towards mid. There's going to be a shock dart lineup for Eco, possibly on top of Boiler. No, it's a recon bolt. They're just walking up. They're just walking up. They're going to duel against the Proto. Proto has 4 to handle right now. It's Dicey with knives too. There's the wall. It blocks it. But Moose is there as well. Inside the screens. Steel responds. Still 3 versus 4. Thief will find another. All up to Steel and Hiko. The dynamic duo once again.
Player standing.
And unfortunately falls onto Hiko's shoulders. Guardian in tow. 1v2. Doable here for Hiko. 5 seconds till the recon bolt. Has the drone available. And a couple of shock darts to boot. Not to mention, he's got the spike. 50 seconds left on the clock. Indiana Jones on the rope, but he masks his shot, and a Proto
Defenders
with
win.
the angle down in hell. LG will secure map number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bind.